Coral give a £20 free bet to new customers who sign up and place a £5 bet. In this offer, we can make up to £15 profit by matching the free bet to guarantee a win. If you haven't already done it, then open an account with Betfair. We will be using this as the exchange to lay off our bets. Click the link below and open an account with Coral. And once you have done this, deposit £5 using a debit card. Now that you have a bookmaker and an exchange account ready, go to the odds matching software on our website. Select Coral from the list of bookmakers and then click on the filter button. To get the free bet, we must select an event with odds over 1.5. So, enter 1.5 into the minimum odds box and click Apply. There will be different events on this list at the time you do this, so I want you to choose one event and stick with it. Any of these will do. I'm going to choose Leeds versus Sunderland as an example. The odds matcher tells me that I must bet on Leeds to win the match. The Coral odds are 1.95 and the Betfair odds are 2.02. The closer the odds are, the less qualifying loss we will make. Come over to the left of the row and click the icon to open the calculator. The odds should be preloaded, so enter the back stake of £5. This is how much we will bet on the Coral website. Now, it's very important to ensure that the calculator is set to normal, since this is a qualifying bet. Check the odds are right. Betfair takes 5% commission. The calculator tells us that our lay stake for our Betfair bet will be £4.95. The liability which we will need in our Betfair account is £5, 5 pence. No matter what the outcome of this match is, we will make a qualifying loss of 30 pence. Go to the Coral website. The first thing I'm going to do is change the odds from fractions to decimal. Click on My Account and then Sportsbook Preferences. Check that decimal is selected and click Save. Now, we want to find the match which we chose on the odds matcher, which was Leeds versus Sunderland, for me. Remember, this match won't be the same for you, as different teams will be playing by the time you do this. Click on the search bar and type one of the team's names to try and find the match. Check the outcome that you should bet on in the odds matcher. In my case, Leeds. Then click on the green box next to the outcome, which shows the odds. This opens the betting slip on the right. Enter £5 as the stake, but don't place the bet yet, until we are ready on the exchange. Head over to the Betfair exchange and look for the same game. In my case, Leeds versus Sunderland. This is where we lay off our bet by betting against the same outcome as on the bookmaker website. Since I bet for Leeds to win on the match on Coral, I this time choose to lay Leeds by clicking the pink box on the Leeds row. This will bet against Leeds winning. Remember, we never bet on the opposite team winning. We always choose the same outcome and bet against it. Click on the pink lay box and the betting slip should open on the right. The amount which we bet here is the lay stake, which the calculator tells us. So, checking back, we can see it was £4.95. If Leeds don't win, then we will keep this £4.95 stake. But if they do win, then we will pay out £5 5 pence liability on the exchange. But since our Coral bet will win in that case, we will still end up with around the same money that we started with either way. The potential return from Coral is £9.75 in the case that we do pay out the liability to Betfair. Always trust the calculator. But it is still a good practice to always check that the potential return from the bookmaker is more than the liability. Now, place the bet on Coral and make sure it has been accepted. Then, go back to the exchange and place the lay bet. Once the qualifying bet has been placed, Coral will give us 4 £5 free bets, which add up to £20. Head back to the odds matcher and again select Coral from the list. Click on the filters. and this time we are going to use minimum odds of 4. Since this is a free bet, it is better to use higher odds. We would recommend between 4 and 10. The higher the odds, the more profit, but you will also need more money available in the exchange. Click Apply and choose something to bet on. I'm going to go for Arsenal versus Southampton, but remember, there will be different games on at the time you do this. It tells us that we need to bet on the draw. Click on the calculator and make sure that you change the mode to Free Bet SNR. It's very important since this is a free bet. Enter the bookmaker stake of £20 since this is the total free bet which we will have, and click Calculate. It tells us that no matter what the outcome is, we will make £13.36 profit. The lay stake which we will use on Betfair will be £14.07, and the liability which we will need in the Betfair will be £50.64. You must have this money deposited into Betfair in order to place this bet. Don't worry, because our bookmaker's bet always covers the liability. It is just in the nature of matched betting that sometimes we will need to pay out £50 on one website while we will win £70 on the other. We are still always in profit. I don't have enough money in my Betfair account, so I will need to deposit some more. Now, go to the Coral website. Not all websites have a search function, so this time we will practice looking for the match manually. In my case, I'm looking for the Arsenal versus Southampton game, so I will click on the football on the left. I'll click on England, and this is a Premier League match, so it is here. If you aren't sure which league a game is from, you can Google the match name and it should tell you. Once you have found the event you are looking for, click on it. In my case, the odds matcher tells me to bet on the draw outcome, so I will click on the draw odds to open the bet slip. You should have 4 £5 free bets on the bet slip. If you don't, then contact Coral's customer services or live chat to ask why. Enter £5 as the stake and ensure that you select one of the £5 free bets. Place the bet and then repeat this another 3 times to use up all 4 of the free bets on the same outcome. Once you have placed all 4 free bets, go to the exchange and look for the same match. Now we bet against the same outcome which we just bet on using Coral. In my case, it was the draw, so I click the pink lay box on the draw row. Since the 4 £5 bets add up to £20, we entered £20 as our back stake in the calculator. On the exchange, we do not need to split the bets up. We can just place one lay bet. The calculator tells us that we should use a lay stake of £14.07. Make sure you have enough money on the exchange and place the lay bet. Well done! You are now finished with this offer. So, let's look at what will happen with our bets. If Arsenal and Southampton draw, then we will win £16 times 4, which is £64 from Coral, and we will lose £50.64 liability on the exchange, leaving us with a profit of around £13. If Arsenal and Southampton don't draw, then we won't win our free bets, but we will gain the £14 lay stake on the exchange website, also leaving us with a profit of around £13. Simply wait for the matches to play out, and then withdraw your winnings.